Man, that was a long 3 minutes, wasn't it? Wow. Well, it's been
Struggling
a
here.
while,
Struggling.
plus that 3 minutes, since we got to tuck into pork here in the kitchen. So Caroline Gray from Easy Food Magazine is here to remedy that.
And we are making hoisin pork tacos for lunch.
Yes.
Good morning,
Sounds
Caroline.
Great. Good morning, Caroline.
So yeah, we're going to get stuck right into it. So this
Good.
is basically, it's kind of like a taco twist on hoisin duck pancakes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Very clever.
So
Nice.
starting with, we have pork neck. Well, actually, this is pork shoulder, but pork neck would be good too. You just basically want some kind of pork that has nice fat going through it, because that's what's going to help it cook down and get nice and crispy when we fry it off
You
here.
don't want the joint bits.
Yeah, you don't want, no. And even you can get it off of, if you wanted to get it on the bone, you're just cutting it up into pieces here. And that's just so, one, it cooks a little more quickly, even though we're going to slow cook it.
Yeah.
But also, when we fry it off, that there's more parts of the pork that are coming into contact with the oil and get nice and crispy.
So that was 5 spice, was it?
This
And
was
salt.
Chinese 5 spice.
Beautiful.
And salt. And you don't need,
Staple for the cupboard.
that's the thing.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yep.
And you don't need black pepper because there's black pepper in 5 spice. So just putting it right into, this is just a nice heavy pan.
And we'll pop the recipe up on our website, Caroline. So I'd imagine this will be a popular one, my dear.
Yes, one pot dinner here.
Yeah.
So it's nice, if you don't have one of these heavy dishes, you can just fry this off in a frying pan and then transfer it to, say, like a casserole dish
dish,
or a slow cooker. It's perfect for this.
Nice little barbecue dish, this. you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, and like that thing, it's actually perfect for a barbecue because, if you don't have the great weather, it's a nice summer dish, but you can cook it inside.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Just like kind of serve it up. It's great for a party.
Also, I love that fat for people building their own
Yeah.
little pancake. You can leave out, but
Absolutely,
you
leave it out
don't
and
like.
help
or-
yourself, yeah.
Yeah. So you just want it to get nice and like black on the outside.
Could you leave the spice on the pork overnight?
You could definitely,
to
yeah,
seal in there?
that's-
Yeah.
that would definitely give it a lot more flavor. It's great anytime you're slow cooking anything to marinate it overnight,
Yeah.
or like that to do a dry rub.
Dry rub.
Yeah, and this one again, this is like a super easy version of one. Like if you have the time to cook it later, but like that because we're cutting it into small pieces. 5 spice has great flavor, and the other ingredients we're going to use are going to add loads of flavor
Yeah.
also.
We're ready there to blast those.
Oh, the
that
smell.
Yeah.
black
Gorgeous.
spice.
So that's it. So just till it's kind of nice and charred on the outside there.
Nice,
Then we'll
nice.
just pop it right into a dish. Like we're not cooking it here by any means. We're just
Searing it off.
searing it off.
That
That's
was
why.
shoulder, this one.
Yeah.
Shoulder
So
or
this
neck?
was shoulder, neck, shank. As long as you're not, just basically you're not going to want to use a loin, nothing lean, because that's
Yeah.
not going to have enough fat
Yeah.
to cook down in the process.
But it's also doesn't break down when you pull it as well. You want that bit of sinew in there. And a bit
That's
of
the thing.
pull it down.
Exactly. So here we just have some pale ale. Just going to pop a little bit of it,
Deglaze.
deglaze.
Very good,
Bit of
Thomas.
deglazing
Yes.
action.
You are listening, Thomas. You have been listening for the last 3 years.
I picked up one or two things.
Yeah.
So that's perfect. So that's just picking up all those burnt
Bits
on
of
bits,
gold
the
at the
bits
bottom.
of gold.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
flavor gold dust down there. So a little bit of butter,
Nice.
just because why not? This
exactly.
actually, it just makes it kind of nice and velvety when we're,
This is going to be kind of a sauce that will soak into the pork. And
exactly,
make your-
yeah. I
Gives it a
mean,
lovely
it's,
shine too, Caroline.
it does, yeah. I mean, the flavor of it is just going to be, it's unreal. So a little bit of garlic,
Gotta leave. Yeah.
red chili.
Seeds in or out?
These are out. I know
Good,
you're not a big
good,
spice
good,
fan,
good.
so
Well
they're
done.
out.
To your own taste.
To your own taste.
Exactly.
And that last bit there was
the 5
ginger.
spice particularly spicy, i.e.
No.
Hot.
I think what's in 5 spice? It's like black pepper, cinnamon, cloves, aniseed, and I want to say
So
fennel.
if you do like a bit of spice, you need to maybe add a few chilies to.
Exactly. That's where
zing
the
it up
chilies
with.
come in. And because it cooks so long and the flavors really develop,
It'll
it's not just
mellow.
like a splash
Yeah.
of heat. Then we have just a bit of low sodium soy sauce.
Nice.
So that's just going to develop the flavors there. Just cook that for a few seconds, really. Again, it's kind of just to give it a little bit of a fry off first,
Yeah.
and then these are going to sit and cook for a few
Yeah.
hours anyhow. So to this, we're just adding the pork right back in,
And then you're going to cook it low and slow, are you?
low and slow.
So
That
what
is the
temp are
tea.
you at? 150?
Yeah, so if you're in the oven, it's going to be 150.
right.
Master at this.
150 for about what, 4
Give away
hours?
your
Yes.
secrets.
Yes, exactly. So that's it. 150 for 4 hours. If you're doing it in a slow cooker, again, set it on high for about 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah.
If you're on low, 8. So we're just going to add the rest
The
of
rest of your ale.
the beer.
We've got
Just
1 minute
to,
left, Caroline.
there we go. So
1 minute left.
here we go.
Time.
Let's
That's
cut to the
perfect.
chase here,
Cut
Caroline.
to the chase. So We have one that's been cooked earlier.
Aye.
So that is literally 4 hours.
Yeah, 4 hours of
150.
150.
Yep.
And this is what you get.
This is what we get.
Look at that.
So you just get a couple of forks here,
A bowl of porky goodness.
and this just shreds
Shreds.
right apart. So that's what you want. You
lovely.
just want it to kind of cook.
And you want to
Down like
mix
that.
then in the juices
Yes,
into it.
yeah,
and the
exactly,
juicy
exactly.
forkfuls of
Juicy
porky goodness.
forkfuls of porky goodness.
That's a
Porky
tricky
goodness.
sentence to say, Thomas, at 11
Pulls
o'clock
it
in the
off.
morning and half 10.
Hi, I'm Porky Goodness.
So
It's today's
then
news.
Now building time.
So we have just enough
Right.
time for building.
So
So
you build us what you show us how.
yes. So we're just going to get some of the pork right into the wrapper. These are just flour tortillas.
And are you going the Chinese vibe as well with the sauce? Are you using a
Yes.
plum kind of sauce? Or?
Exactly. It's just a hoisin sauce. So,
Nice.
pick it up in the shop. That really gives it another layer
Yeah.
of
Shall I
flavor.
drizzle the sauce, madame?
A little bit of sauce, do.
And you've got a bit of red cabbage.
Yes. So we have red cabbage. We have green onions, coriander, which is always hit or miss for people,
Yes, it's a hate it or love it, isn't
but
it?
hate it or love it.
Tell
Right,
you what,
Thomas, you do that
will I have
some
a
while
taste?
I'll do all the reads, Tommy. You've worked very hard this morning, particularly on your fashion research. Caroline, thank you very much. Still to come, more men's styles in the catwalk. But up next, we're back with Anna at house at the RDS. See you soon. I'm watching my figure.